From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab, Skubal. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Zach Geller, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away. Let's take a look at our lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Skubal, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starter, J.T. Ginn. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah? Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.
Kevin McGonigal.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on, collecting a few big hits, and scoring more runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Riley.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Riley Green, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Back at Comerica Park, and now here's the A's catcher, Jonah Heim. Heim will handle the catching duties in this one. He made his major league debut when he was 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive.
Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. That gets down for a hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carpenter should have this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. One out man at first. And now it's going to be Colby Thomas.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Sliced hard but foul. No score here in the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Next to hit, number 44.
No, inside.
Heim off of first with 2 away. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler.
Nope.
Here's a 1-1. And that chops in for a strike. Dingler wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Now one
That's ball
missed.
3.
Sliced hard but foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Runner on the go. The 0-1. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Into left center for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next to hit, Zach McKinstry.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Tough spot right here. Couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The Tigers looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Spencer Torkelson now at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball, that's outside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Henry Bolte getting ready to hit.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Torkelson. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Fielder, Zach Geloff.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Zach Geloff.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, James Outman up now for the Tigers.
James Outman.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Muncy takes it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
And this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Thomas under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now it's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. And that will end the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back at Comerica Park, on to the 4th, Nick Kurtz digs in now. In the air to left center, McKinstry settles under this one, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now the A's designated hitter, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1 so far. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and the A's jump in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Yeah, stay fair. Let's go.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Stepping in, Jonah Heim. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Flied to right his first time.
Outside, that's a ball.
One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Colby Thomas.
Colby Thomas will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground, right side. And that is that. The A's get one on this homer. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Colton Heath up now for the Tigers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball, that's in.
On the ground, Wilson handles, throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Tigers.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
The sinker's his bread and butter pitch, Boog, and he's gone to it plenty in this one. He's used it on more than half his pitches so far. And right now he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Ripped to right. And there's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dylan Dingler. Walked his first time. Makes a sliding stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Nice.
We're headed to the 5th. It's the A's 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Dang.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, number 44.
Joshua Kuroda Grauer.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. The 0-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 away here in the 5th. And now here is Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. A's leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty.
Ball, that's out. That's outside.
And misses inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Out towards right center field. Vierling on the move. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, center fielder Henry Bolte.
Here's the center fielder, Henry Bolte. First time up, he grounded to third. Pulls that one foul. Bolte, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2022. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
McKinstry on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they still lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
This ball's chopped in the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and the ball hammered left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Zach McKinstry. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson.
Ball.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Check
That's
swing.
ball two.
He held up. Ball two. That one ripped, but foul. The 2-2. Slider misses outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. In from third is the tying run. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Out.
Oh, that's
And
off the
up
plate.
to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's in there. And the count even at 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers.
So now with one away and a man at second. And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling. Right through there for a strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Upstairs.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And it's 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One out and a runner at second. That one outside. Full count now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a tapper. And that chance handled. To first, 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kevin McGonigal, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now it's going to be
Leading off
Zach
for the
Geloff.
A's, left fielder Zach Geloff.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Keith tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here.
Yes, let's go.
And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall. His top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. And he swings through that one.
Ball one.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Yeah. Good hit. Good hit. 2 strike hits. We'll take it.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Go ahead run on base. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier. Now he swipes second. Showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Go ahead run at second. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings over the top of that one. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Jacob Wagaspak up and throwing. Holton, a left-hander, also throwing. This one in the air center field. Vierling has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. In the air, right field. Carpenter drops steps, heads back on it. And that's the third out. The A's get one on this homer. 2-2 game. Back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Andy 0-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. One down.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying.
Man.
Out of here.
Damn it.
He leaves the yard to right. And now they're out front. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Dylan Dingler digs in now. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Bounced up the middle. Wilson throws to first, and there's two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Hey.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Tigers.
seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Wagaspat.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. Vierling trying to track this one down. Won't get to this one. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's the second baseman. In the dirt, and the runner holds. The Tigers holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
So the tying run at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup. So digging in, Henry Bolte has grounded out a couple of times. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, center field. Vierling under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the A's.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Number 61.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one called a strike, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just misses with that one. Got him swinging for the K. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beams.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Play made, that ends the inning. Tigers are shut down there, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Zach Geloff. Ripped, but it curls foul. Check swing.
Come on,
and
baby.
around.
Come on,
and that's
man.
strike 2. Got him swinging.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
So up next, Nick Kurtz. Ripped on a line to center. Vierling under it. And there's 2 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that time.
Tyler Holt on the pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jonah Heim will hit next. Step off, throw to first.
He's good.
Langoliers back in on a dive.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low.
Ball 1.
Throw to second.
He's in there. He's
Save.
safe.
And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The 1-0. in there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fought off foul. Just missing there. And it's 2-2. The Athletics with the go-ahead run at the plate. And we're in the top of the 8th. In the dirt. Full count now. Jacob Wilson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The 8th. Bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Matt Vierling. And that one fouled off. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Man at second. This one in the air, right field. That gets by him. Coming home. And they lead by 2. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Runner at third, nobody out. Colt Heath, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The changeup missing. And the count's even at 2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
So these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Daedler in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Just a slow ground ball this time. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Through 8 full, Detroit is out in front, 5-2. Last chance coming up for the A's. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Foul ball there. Jansen, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
The 1-1. And that is out of play.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Carpenter on his way over. One away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Thomas in now, takes ball one off the plate.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The 2-1. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Struck him out swinging. The A's down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.